Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining. I want to thank you for joining me tonight. My name is Kelly Wentworth. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Kennebunk, Maine. If you are just popping on, please say hello so I know that you are there. And please let me know if you can see me, because it looks like the new sign-on for Facebook started tonight. So I'm just making sure. I had to go in. It was a little bit different than my usual. So I just want to make sure that you all can see me. Hey Sharon, can you guys see and hear me okay? Hi Kim. You can see my desk? Okay, now you can see me. Is everything sound okay and look okay? Because if you remember last week, I talked about I was getting a message when I went to start my live, and it was telling me that things were changing and that I want to try it, and I said no. And so I went in tonight to do it, and sure enough, it was different. So I'm like, oh my God, what are they doing? It looks okay? Everything looks good? Wonderful. Kim, I'm so glad to see you here. How's that new grandbaby? Okay. Yay. Hi, Diane. Sharon, thank you for sharing my video. And it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Diane, I'm so glad you're on. Oh, Kim, I miss you too. How have you been? I hope you're doing well and you're enjoying that new grandbaby. The pictures are just adorable. Okay, so it looks like everything looks the same, or you guys can see and hear me okay, so that's really good. So again, thank you for joining. If you're new to my channel, please, or if you're watching the replay, I always like to find out who's watching, so please make sure you say hello and let me know where you're from. If you are watching the replay on YouTube, please also feel free to comment. I love chit-chatting with people from all over, and I want to thank you all for joining. I'm doing great, Sharon. Well, kind of, sort of. It's been kind of a crazy week. So we had a ton of rain here, and unfortunately my cellar flooded, and so we have been dealing with that in the last 48 hours, and I have so much more I need to deal with and figure out what I'm going to do and figure out what I lost, but we got like 3 inches of water in my cellar, so not good, very stressful for my husband and I, and so yeah, so that's been kind of preoccupying me. So hopefully I have everything together tonight, because I've been a little here, there, and everywhere trying to get things done. So I just want to get started, because I have some, I think, beautiful cards to share with you. So the first thing I want to just share that beginning on November 4th, Stampin' Up! Is doing an offer for people who would like to join Stampin' Up!, whether you want to join as a hobby demonstrator and just get your supplies at a discount, or if you want to try to make a few dollars and make some money and make a business out of it. Either way, the option is there. But the special that we are going to be offering in November the starter kit, again, always the best deal in the catalog, but it's typically $99 and you get to pick $125 worth of product. Beginning on November 4th, you spend $75 and you can pick $125 worth of product. You decide what you need, you decide what you want, and it's a great time to hop on board. The holidays are here. We've got a beautiful holiday occasion catalog going right now that ends at the end of the year. So lots of product to choose from. So that's an offer that's coming on November 4th. So if you're interested in that or you want to get more information about that, you can just send me a private message and I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have. And another item that I wanted to share, and I don't know that I've shared this in my recent lives. This has been something, this Eden's Garden, you may have seen some cards out online with this new set. This is a new suite of products that's coming in our new catalog that comes out in January. And I have seen that this was offered to me. I just haven't had an opportunity to get it and make any cards. I have ordered it now. I've just placed my order for it, but this is now this is something that demonstrators were able to choose over this in the month of October. If we wanted to, we could pre-order it. Again, another benefit of being a demonstrator, you get products before anyone else. But look at these dies. Look at what's coming in this set, and then look at the foliage. A beautiful suite of products, and we've got new paper, we have cotton paper, we have new garden gems. You can get the whole kit and caboodle here if you want, by just choosing one number, which is 160849. That's now available to customers as a pre-order before the catalog goes live in January. So I just placed my order, so I haven't had a chance to get it and play with it yet, but I have seen some cards and it is stunning. And this set will be available in the catalog beginning in January. So it'll be for the whole next catalog. So you'll get a lot of opportunity to play with it and use it. And it is a distinctive stamp set, which makes it look almost like watercolor artwork. So here are some samples of it. Beautiful. So that's now available. You can go into my online store, and I'll bring this back, which is www.kellywentworth.stampingup.net, and you can purchase that. Also, here is the November host code. If you are placing an order and your order is less than $150, I would appreciate you using this code. And if your order is more than $150, then don't use it. You can get the rewards for yourself. So with that, we're going to get started. Hey, Cynthia, how are you? Yeah, it's we haven't really had a chance to figure out everything that we're going to do with the water in the cellar. So, and it's just been overwhelming for us. So we're going to get started on that, and hopefully not too much damage. Okay, so tonight I am going to be using this bundle of products. It's called Peaceful Cabin. And I am telling you, I have had so much fun playing with this set. There are so many options that you can use this set. And what I want to share with what I've done, and I'll, make a card with you tonight to show you, how to use these dies. But these are like scene builder dies. And we've had stamp sets in the past that have been scene builders, but it's these dies here that I'm going to be using that actually make the scene. So this actually goes on here like this, and you can make a scene with snow and cut that out, and I'm going to show you how I did that. And then also you have the ones with the trees. And again, you put it on paper and then you cut it out, and you can make snow slopes with it, or green slopes, whatever you want, grassy knolls. But this is a scene builder. And the other thing I would share with you is that this isn't just for holiday. I mean, this is definitely, you know, can be used for holiday, and that's how I created my cards. But this can be a great masculine stamp set. You can use cabins. I mean, how many go fishing and hunting? And you can use the cabin and the trees, and so many different ways to use this bundle. So, and then also these trees right here will fit right in this. So you can actually have some cutouts. So lots of different ways to use this set. So I will show you how I did my card and create one for you. How are you, Cynthia? I hope you're well. Okay. So here is the first card that I made with it. Isn't that beautiful? Let me grab my catalog. Hang on. So this paper, if you guys, this is called Peaceful Place Designer Series paper. And this paper is gorgeous. It has foil in it. And hold on. I had my catalog right here, but it's to give, I was going to give you the page, but I must have moved it. The heck did I do with it? Anyways, it's in the mini catalog, the holiday catalog, but look at how beautiful this paper is. And it has, one side has foil, and I want to show you. So you got the snowflakes, you have the wood grain, which is foil, and then look at this one. Look how beautiful this is. And then look at this one. So the paper is stunning. I've already ordered my second pack because, as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. And this card was inspired by Amy Kay is the one I saw her make this card, and I actually fell right in love with it. And that's how I did the inside. Just made a few slight changes, and that's what we're going to make. So the colors of this paper is what I think makes the paper and the design. So it's basic black, basic gray, and smoky slate. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you like it. But I'm going to tell you, it's the dies that do all the work. Okay? So I'm using smoky slate, and that's 8.5 by 5.5, and that's scored at 4 1/4. And that's the base. And then I'm used a piece of the DSP, and I did this as a full, to cover up the full card base. And the back side is that really pretty trees, but I didn't want too much bling on this with the design. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to glue that down. And that's going to go across the full card base. And I don't think it really matters which way this goes because it's very generic. But we're going to cover it up in full. Let me get a Isn't the paper beautiful? Do you have this paper, Sharon? It's stunning. And wait until you see, after I get my cards done, wait until you see the bendy card I made. I'm going to show you at the end. Don't let me forget. And then I used a piece of the foil. And this measures 3.5 by 4 7/8. And then I did the snowflake paper. Can you see the sparkle in that paper? And that is just enough to have the silver, whoops, peek through all the way around. And it's going to give the scene of, and that's really pretty too, the backside. I love the gingham, buffalo check, whatever you call it. So pretty. Okay, so we're going to get this on there, and there's just a very slight peak of silver coming through. Another trick, if you really want to conserve your paper, is you can cut out, use a square rectangle, the stitched rectangles, and cut that out and just keep the outside if you want and use it for other things. I generally do that. I did not do it with these cards. So, oh, you have the whole bundle? Have you used it yet, Sharon? So I found my catalog, and it's on page 36 and 37. It is beautiful. Okay, so now we're going to put these two pieces, and that's just going to go right on here like this. And we're just going to wait, and we're going to do our cutting first. Stamping and cutting. So I'm going to be using basic gray. And we are going to do the trees first. Now, what I want to share with you is you want to see where this is actually, how this is actually going to cut, okay? So the trees are going to look like that when you do it. So you want to be able to give yourself some room, and this paper is a little bit wider than the layer that you're using, so you want to have it a little bit oversized so you can trim it, okay? So that's how the trees are going to stamp, okay? You'll have to show us the cards you've made, Sharon. Post them in the VIP group. Okay. So that just gives you the idea of where this is going to go. And it's going to be rather to the top, very close to the top. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and what we'll do is, this is how we're going to cut it. Just like that. And I'll show you that in a second. And then we're going to bring in the cabin. And I am going to use my Stamparatus. Okay, and let's see. So I'm going to take this off so I can show you how I do this. I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put the paper. Right there. Now this is going to, so this is going to go on like this. And again, I'm going to use the basic gray. Can you guys see it? Is it in the camera? I'm going to make sure I'm in the camera. Does anyone else have this stamp set or bundle? And the reason why I'm using my Stamparatus on this one is just in case it doesn't come out dark enough, but I haven't had any issues. All right, for some reason, you can see where it didn't come out like right there. I didn't press enough. And I think I might do it again. Now this can be done really in any color, but I'm just kind of matching the DSP. How's that look? Isn't that pretty? Okay. So I'm going to take this out of the way. Now, do you guys want to see me cut it, or is it okay for me to go cut it and just bring it back over? Basically, I'm just going to put this on like this, and I'm going to do the same on the house, and I'll be right back. Just putting it through my cut and emboss machine. That one. So as you can see on the house, it's really easy to line up. You just line up this little window right here and the chimney. And do you see the snow scene that you get here? You can make this as big, as wide as you want, or you can cut some off. And let me show you what else it does. Hold on. Now, you don't want to throw these away because you can actually use this as a mask to do some night scenes if you wanted to. So we're going to take the tree off. Now what I want to show you is these line up easily together. And you can decide where you want to put the cabin. See how easily they line up? You can put it over here. You can make as big a slope as you want. So you can see the two sets of drifts. I'm going to trim this one down just a little bit. I don't want that big of a... Let's try that one. And see how easily that works? Hey Melanie, how are you? They line up perfectly. Now, you will see on this one, do you see the dimension? Can you see the dimension on it? Can you see it? So I am going to use dimensionals to pop this up and give it more dimension. I'm doing okay, Melanie. Thanks for asking. It's good to see you. Okay. We're playing with the Peaceful Cabin tonight, Melanie. Do you have it? Alright, so we're getting all of these. See how many I put on, but I did want to pop this up to give it some dimension. Ooh. Alright. And then you kind of decide, whoop, 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 whoop. Not ready, not ready. Hang on. I'm going to stand up to put it on here. See? So you can see the two slopes. It's popped up, so it's got dimension on it. And then that is going to fit over here, and we're just going to trim off what's left. So again, I think I'm going to actually take some more off. Hang on. That's better. And then we can just trim off the ends. Okay, so now I'm going to just glue that down. How have you been, Melanie? Hope all is well. You have the DSP? Did you not get the set? And then I'm just going to cut that off. Did you buy just the DSP and not the bundle? Now, this is going to go like right in the middle, and I'm just going to glue that down. The DSP is gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, yeah, the trees are beautiful. I haven't done everything with this that I want to yet. So, okay, So let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I love, you know, when you have tree dies, all right, and then here's the fence. And I've already done that. And you can kind of just put that down like that. And I'm actually going to put that up on dimensionals also. I'm going to use the minis for this one. Yeah, the paper is stunning. And as I was playing with it, I was getting some really good ideas, and I've made a few things, and I did make a really pretty bendy card, which I will show you after. It's big. It's an oversize. I'm just kind of sticking that like that. Now on this one, I used the stitched rectangle. I don't know if you can see that in the camera, see? And on this one, I didn't do that. Okay, and then I stamped the May You Enjoy piece of this beautiful season, and I embossed it in silver. I'm gonna stick that like right there. Yeah, you know something? I realized that. I haven't even opened my paper pumpkin. I haven't even had a chance with everything going on with my cellar. So I was really excited when I saw that paper pumpkin was going to coordinate with this, because I've had this set for a while and I just haven't played with it. Now, another thing that you can do with this, and maybe I will show you. I'm going to put a little bit of the shimmery white embossing paste. Do any of you have that? And then you have these little tools that you can get to work with the paste. And this is like, can you see? It's like paste. This one is, we have two different kinds. This one is the shimmery one. And what you could do is you can actually, let me put, and I don't know if this will show up on camera, but I'll lift it up so you can see it. On my Bendy card, I actually used, can you guys see that? Is that showing up on camera? Trying to get the right. Hey Vicki, how are you? Vicki, are you home from Florida, or are you still in Florida? Do you guys use, ever tried the Shimmering Paste? This is really fun to play with. Can you guys see? See the roof? See the walkway in front of the cabin? There you go. Can you see it now? It's shimmery and it looks like snow on the roof, and it looks like snow in front of the cabin. It dries fairly quickly, and again, it's the Shimmering Paste. Now you can put as much of that on there as you like. You can make the whole snow full of that if you wanted to. I wasn't even going to use it on this card, but I just wanted to show you that that's an option. Okay, and let's do the inside. So on this one, I did Season's Greetings, and I did a couple of the trees. So let me get my gray back out again. Isn't that beautiful? And I'm just going to ink up just 2 of the trees. And we will kind of do this down here in the corner. And then I'm using the Season's Greetings, and I'm using the set called Christmas to Remember, and that's the Season's Greetings right here. There's some great sentiments in this bundle here, which is another set that I actually haven't used yet. So let's get the Season's Greetings. It's basic gray, Melanie. And we'll go, yeah, what do you think? And then that will go inside. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I'm going to show you another one. We're going to put a little bit of color in this one, just a little. And this one is using Misty Moonlight for the trees and Misty Moonlight for the cabin. Okay, so what I did on this one, I used the thick Whisper White, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, and then I used the Evening Forest 3D embossing folder. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And that's going to go on top there. And then we're going to do the stamping in, let me clean off my pads. I wanted to try it with a little bit of color, but I really love the white on white also. Okay, so we are going to use Misty Moonlight. And we'll do the trees first. And remember where it's going to stamp, okay? I had to use the labels because I was forgetting what the names of them were. Isn't that pretty using the blue? Okay, so we'll put that aside. And bring this back in. And I'm going to clean off my cabin from the gray. Okay. And we are going to, let me find what I did with my white here. So let's decide where we want the cabin. Get that in here. And we're going to do this one in Misty Moonlight also. Now another thing you can do with this one is you can also use the individual the trees and cut them out more and have extra ones to put in amongst if you wanted to have a forest, Melanie, like you were kind of thinking. That came out beautiful. So I'm just going to let it be at that. Okay, so we're going to take that out. So I am going to go cut these out really quick, and I'll be right back. That one. One more. They cut out really, really slick, really easily. Oh. And if it doesn't get all the way, you can just snip it like that. Okay, so there's that one. And same with this. And again, save these because you can use them for masks if you want to do night scenes. I have a few of them going already. I like trees too because they're so versatile. You can do so many different things with them. So see how these line up? And you can kind of decide where you want the house, how much you want, you know, on the hill there. So I am going to cut off a little bit of that. I always go bigger because then you can always trim it. There you go. See how you can line that up? Isn't that pretty? Okay, so we are going to pop those up. So what do you guys think of the scene building bundle here? You like it? Wait till you see my Bendy card. You all know what a Bendy card is? One more. Here we go. Okay. So let's line this up where we want it. Oh shoot, you know what I forgot? Well, we can still do it. I did Season's Greetings on this one, so I'm going to do that again. Fingers crossed. Well, it's already on there, but I think I can do it. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh my God, I just put my... Hang on. Hey, Lori, there you are. How are you? Getting ready for the game? All right. Now, you can see because I was going on top, I didn't press down as hard on that one, but what you can do is take the marker and you can just kind of fill it in a little bit. There you go. Fixed it. I know, Kim. It's been a long time. I hope I am inspiring you. Okay, so we're just going to glue down this embossed layer. Isn't this beautiful? I knew when I saw this embossing folder that I had to have it. And I've used it on a few other cards and it's just stunning. And then this is going to go over there. And we'll just trim off the edges. I'll just trim it off after. Isn't that pretty? Now, in this set also, here, hang on. You have a cluster of stars. So you could, if you wanted to do some stars on this one, you could certainly make a sky scene if you wanted to. You can actually use blending brushes, and you can blend and make a sky scene if you wanted to stick to do that. You could also do the stars and emboss them in silver if you wanted them to pop. So there's lots of different options on that. And then on the inside, I did the trees. Isn't it beautiful, Lori? I love it. And you can put I was thinking, may this be a Christmas to remember and cherish, again, out of that other set. What do you think? Do you like them? Like I said, this set is very versatile. It does not have to be holiday. It would make great masculine cards. You can make the cabin any way you wanted, any different color schemes. There's a lot of opportunities with this to really shake it up and do different things. Do you want to see my Bendy card? I want to show you that. Do you see the dimension on that? This is called a Bendy card, and it stands up. You could lay it flat to mail if you wanted to. It's big. It's 6 by 6. But look at the dimension on that. So on this one, I used the DSP for the trees, and those are foiled. And then I did the cabin, and I did the snow with the paste on there. I don't know if you can see if that's showing up on camera or not. See it? I actually put some of the shimmering paste on the trees, and then I put it on this snowbank as well. So what I did was I cut the trees out twice, and then I just trimmed them, and then you just glue them on or paste them on. Isn't that pretty? And it stands on its own, and it's very, very dimensional. Can you see how see that? It's called a bendy card because it bends out, I guess. But those are my cards for tonight. I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope I've inspired you to make some Christmas cards, right, Kim? And or make any cards, but also different ideas to use this bundle. This suite of products is gorgeous, and I believe everything is available because I just ordered more paper for myself. So I hope you give it a try. If you do, please post it on the VIP group, and because we want to see what you make, and we want you to inspire us. I want to be inspired by all of you as well. So I hope you enjoyed the class. I hope I've inspired you. Please share the video. That helps me out a lot. And I hope you have a good rest of the week. Take care. Bye-bye.